All right, y'all. What's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another quick post-fight discussion video. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. Iasmine Lucindo versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. All right, y'all. So I pretty much had to go with Iasmine Lucindo in this one. I felt like her natural abilities, her being a little bit more youthful, having the power, and just a lot of early experience. As far as starting really early in the game, kind of built her for this time coming. Even at this level in the strawweight division. The only thing I was a little worried about that needed to be tested with Iasmine Lucindo was probably going to be her cardio in this fight, her cardio and her patience. Because, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, throughout her past few fights, she's kind of been learning how to pace herself out, be a little bit more rangy, not take too many big shots, and also use her ground game. Ground game's been getting a little bit better. But Iasmine Lucindo, man, she used a lot of her tools in this fight. She was able to get in 3 good rounds, utilizing her stand up, clinch game, takedowns, ground control. She got a chance to use a little bit of everything against a veteran. So definitely got to give respect to Iasmine Lucindo in this one. She didn't just go in there looking for a knockout. She fought a patient fight, took her time in each round. Landed some big shots on Karolina, but still didn't go too crazy when Karolina was able to kind of regroup. She fought a good fight. I think she fought a pretty good patient fight that's going to help her throughout the top 15. But the first round, I thought Iasmine Lucindo, she looked like she was about to get a knockout whenever Karolina started to come on strong and just start to bring her offense towards her. I like how Iasmine Lucindo was kind of measuring her range, keeping that left hand out and, keeping her right hand secure by her jaw. She was just creating that range. And as Karolina stepped in, she caught her once with a right hand and another quick right hand that kind of bounced off Karolina's head. And I was like, oh, Karolina looked a little rattled, but Karolina stayed in that range trying to find, home for her combinations. But I like how Iasmine Lucindo was just letting those shots go as soon as Karolina was in her range. And then she would step back out, reset, let Karolina come there. And then she caught her with that left hook. When she caught her with that left hook, Karolina started blinking, man. I was like, uh-oh, looked like something might be damaged up by her cheek again. And when she caught her there, you can see that swelling started. And that's where Iasmine Lucindo started fighting a little bit more versatile in the clinch, landing some heavy knees, trying to also lock in a guillotine, just really mixing it up in the first round and then getting the fight to the ground. And, ending the round with, some very solid shots, in top control on Karolina, so just an all around good round for, rangy striking, clinch, takedown, some heavy shots landed on top. This all around good work from Iasmine Lucindo. Second round, she kind of switched it up a little bit, kind of picked Karolina apart from a range, just kind of picking her shots. Still throwing a little heavy with every single shot. She needs to kind of slow that down a little bit, I think, start throwing more jabs and like leg kicks, kind of take her opponent apart. But I think she kind of picked her apart with some good power shots, hit Karolina with some good right hands, spinning kick to the stomach here and there. Yeah, maybe like once. But, overall, I think she was fighting a good rangy fight, just controlling Karolina in that second round. And then third round, Karolina tried to come on a little bit stronger. I think she knew she needed that finish, but Iasmine Lucindo, she got that body lock on her, got the trip in the takedown, and, got in some good groundwork again, opened up a cut on Karolina in this round, went back to the feet, and, just was landing some good combinations, good combinations every time Karolina would step in, ended the round with a big right, left, and, just close the show. And then close the show with the finish, but, just close it out to get her 3 good rounds in. So, yeah, 30-27, easy for Lucindo. I know a lot of people were looking at the experience, picking Karolina in this one, which, yeah, in her last few fights, yeah, I would probably say, yeah, there were times when I said, okay, yeah, Karolina will probably edge this one out. But I think what I'm seeing in Lucindo is a little bit different than her last few opponents. She's been a little bit more patient, disciplined, and she's got that killer instinct, and she just has that heart. Like, she's seen so much already. She grew up in that poverty, and at this age, just 22, like over 20 fights, she's going to come in there with, that type of that discipline and that lack of fear, you know. So definitely see some growth in her. Definitely want to see a little bit more from her. Don't want to see her rush to the top 10 yet. Maybe fight the winner of Angela Hill versus Luana Pinheiro, or winner of Waterson, Jillian Robertson, or Lupe Godinez. That's a good fight for Yasmin Lucindo. Lupe, Lupe's kind of in that position where, we need questions answered about her. And she's bringing some of the things I want to see Lucindo tested in. Somebody that's going to be a little bit explosive, somebody that's a good boxer, somebody that can wrestle, but not necessarily like this huge test for her. But I think that's one Lucindo could get by. But if she didn't, I would understand why. If she fought somebody like Lupe, but Lupe's an active girl, but there's still some things she needs to work on. So yeah, I think that would be a good meet in the middle fight for Lupe, and a good rise up fight for Lucindo. As for Karolina, this is her first loss in a while. She went four fights in a row, 4-fight win streak. So I think with Karolina, if she continues to fight on, maybe she could just continue to fight like the lesser girls here, just to get the money and continue to just give her that fight fix that she's wanting. But I don't think Karolina Kowalkiewicz needs to be in there with the monsters on to come up. Like, no Denise Gomes for her, no Eduardo Mora, no more Iasmine Rodriguez or anything like that. Girls that are going to be throwing volume and have a lot of power that could do damage to her like that. Maybe just some grapplers, like grapplers or other girls want to come up that need that test. But these ones that are looking scary, those are the ones I think Karolina to avoid. I mean, yeah, she's already 38 years old. So, yeah, I think Karolina should stay away from those fights. If she doesn't, she's going to need to retire now. All right. But yeah, good win for Lucindo. Yeah, I think moving on from here, yeah, fight some of the lower half of the top 15, or maybe get that Lupe fight and just kind of go from there. But yeah, I think that Lucindo's definitely showing some well-rounded game early on. I can't really pinpoint just one thing that she's standing out in, which is good. That means she's working on her striking and her takedowns and so on. So we'll see what's next for her from here, y'all. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.